Hi, Larry here from Larry Clark Blog. I thought I'd do a quick video on the 3 things I've learned as a consultant for businesses. The first thing I learned when consulting businesses is, the number one thing, was that a lot of businesses don't want to change. I'll go in and do an assessment of a business, and I'll make some recommendations and show them how to implement some changes in their marketing or their sales plans. And they'll look at me kind of funny and say, geez, we've always kind of done it this way. And usually my response to that was, well, you wouldn't be calling me in here if you had as many leads as you needed to have the company grow. And what I mean by that is that companies always are in need of new leads, new customers, new services that they can provide for the clients. And the only way to do that is to increase your client base. New customers are a lifeblood for companies. Businesses need to learn how to adapt, how to change, how to diversify in this market so they gain a better presence in the market, gain more customers, and diversify their income streams. The second thing I learned from consulting businesses, you better have a strategy and an implementation program or they're dead in the water. What that means is anybody can say, hey, if you did this or did that, and if only you changed your website or you had other call to actions or did this and this marketing plan or this sales plan or improved your product this way or whatever, everything's going to be great. Well, that's wonderful, but if you don't have a way of implementing that for them, companies just aren't ready for that. A lot of companies just do not have an internal marketing team. They don't have an internal graphics team to update their graphics on their website. They usually outsource those things. So if you're going to come in as a consultant, you better have a strategy available to them like I have to make sure that they can do what you have told them they needed to do. The third thing I learned while consulting businesses is that a lot of people will come in and they'll overpromise and underdeliver. I'll be the first to tell you that in some cases, I wasn't the first person they called when they needed help with their business. I might have been the second guy or the third guy to come in because the other people that have come in unfortunately didn't live up to what they had said they were going to do. Now in my case, I've been in business a long time. I've started companies that have done really well, and I've started companies that didn't do that well at all. So I do share with my clients the things that they should not do to lose money, because I've been there, done that, and I do share with them obviously the successful things that'll make them grow their businesses. I've done really well in business as far as generating lead base. In one of my companies, my export housing company, I had 30,000 people in my newsletter list. So I teach people how I did that. Now, does it work for everybody? No, not really, because there's different strategies that have started now. Email marketing is not like it used to be before. You send somebody an email and everybody would read it. Now they don't read email that much anymore, so there has to be other ways of attracting people, but there is ways of doing that. But it's like everything else. You have to adapt to the marketplace. If you don't adapt, then one of the sayings on my website is that the more things change in the world as far as marketing and business go, the more companies stay the same. Well, don't be that company that stays the same. I hope you enjoyed the 3 points that I've shared with you today. I'll probably expand on each one as a separate video in the near future, but for now I appreciate you, the patience that you've given me and listening and watching the video. And feel free to contact me at larry@larryclarkblog.com. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below as well. I appreciate those, and look forward to conversing with you in the next video. Thanks.